Hey, good evening, everybody. It's time to talk for today. Hey, guys, wait a minute. Okay, let me see. We have today, 1, 2, 3, 4 people. First, for Marina, John, Paula, and Valentina. Welcome to this new session of It's Time to Talk. We are going to start. Let me see here with the recording. Okay, guys. So today we're going to talk about one word. We are going to start with this word. This is a very useful word in English. We use that word a lot. I'm going to share with you my screen now. And word is like. Okay, this is the word. As you know, it's very used this word. Maybe all the time we use this word, but in English, this word doesn't have only one meaning. No, it has different meanings. Okay, the traditional one is when I say I like. I like hamburgers, I like hot dogs, I like pizza. That's the traditional one. But there are other examples when we use like. For example, I look like, or I am like. Okay? And the last one is like. For example, I'm going to say I like a different kind of food, like burgers, hot dogs, and pizza. Pizza. Okay. So the traditional one, the traditional meaning I like, what I like, what I enjoy. Okay. But when I say I look like, here, it's a different meaning. When I say I am like, it's a different meaning. And when I say I like different kind of food, like, dislike, burgers, hot dogs, and pizza, that word has another or others meanings, no? Others meanings. For example, this one. Anyone knows what does it mean here, dislike? ¿Alguien sabe qué significa en esta oración, in this sentence, in this specific sentence, the word like? Como.
¿Cómo?
Right. Yes. Como. Okay. Como. So here, Gustav. But here, the same word is used like como, no? I like different kind of food, like burgers, no? Like burgers or dogs. So here we can say like, and a synonym is as, no? As. Like or as, it means come, okay? But in these two sentences, it's different. It's different. I am like and I look like. And we are going to try to study each one of these cases, okay? Let me see here. I'm trying to find this one. This one. Okay. Okay, so we have here the uses of like. And look at this. The first one is the traditional one. Do you like coffee? Okay. And another one is with would, but it's similar, no? Would you like a coffee? Would you like? Here they say that it's like want, no? They say, I don't care, would you like a coffee? But here we have two options. Be like, when we use the verb to be, is, are, and like. What is your best friend like? Look at this question. What is your best friend like? And when we use the verb to be plus like, we are asking, or we are saying, or we are talking about characteristics. Characteristics. So when we ask, what is your friend, your best friend like? We are asking about some characteristics of your best friend. General characteristics, okay? Now, the other one, look like. When we use this expression, these two verbs look like. For example, what does your best friend look like? In this case, we are asking for physical appearance, for characteristics of the physical appearance of a person. No? What does your best friend look like? So we have to say maybe he's tall, he's short, she is beautiful, okay? She is pretty. That's the explanation, and that's how we use these two, be like or look like. Okay. For example, when we say he's in this, I really like coffee, especially Italian coffee. We are using the traditional one, like, yes, please, I would love. I would love. So it was an ambulance person in the street. Yes, please, I would love a coffee. No, I want coffee. And here, he is really funny and also very kind. That's the characteristics that we are talking about. What is your best friend like? The final one, he is tall and he has brown hair and green eyes. It's about green appearance. Okay? Okay, so when we find that kind of expression, we have to be very careful in order to use them appropriately. Like my dogs are barking. When someone has arrived at home. Okay, now we're going to make some exercise. We're going to do some exercise because that's the way how we practice and how we understand how to use one of these or each one of these uses of like. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
La profesora dijo que había estado muy maluco por la tarde, con muchas enfermedades, que lloró, que le picaba mucho la nariz y que le pusieron los bronquios, los calces tornados.
Right. Okay, look at this. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 answers. 5 questions and 5 answers. I'm going to send you, let me see here, the link through the chat. Wait a minute, the chat. through the chat. And you are going to do the exercise. Each one of you is going to do the exercise on your computers, okay? You're going to match the answer with the correct question, with the correct, the question with the correct answer. Sorry, the answer with the correct question. You have to match them, okay? I have already sent it to chat, so you can do it. Go ahead, please. I'm going to give you 1 or 2 minutes, no more. I think that's enough. Hey guys, so let's check it out. Valentina, would you like a pizza? What is the correct answer? Valentina?
Who Valentina, teacher?
Valentina, can you hear me?
Yes.
Which one?
I can't hear you, Valentina.
Yes, please.
No, I can't hear you. I know you are speaking, you are talking, but I can't hear you. Paula Alejandra, tell me what is the correct answer? Would you like a pizza?
Yes, please.
No, Paula. My gosh, what happened here? Ah, okay, sorry. There is a mistake here. The problem is mine. Now, speak, Paula.
Teacher, the answer is yes, please.
Okay, would you like pizza? Yes, please. Valentina Quintero. I don't remember that there are two Valentinas here. Valentina
Yes.
Quintero, do you like your t-shirt?
Yes, she's lovely.
Yes, she's lovely. Valentina Castillo. What is your sister like?
Very kind and friendly.
Kind and friendly. Who else? Let me see who else is here. Flor Marina. What does your friend like?
She likes dancing and going to the cinema.
Okay, and the last one. What would you like, John? John, what would you like?
Tea, please.
Tea, please. Okay, very easy. Let's check the answers, and you are correct. Okay, I'm going to refresh here because I have to check what you see. So when we say, would you like a pizza? It's like an invitation, no? If you wanna eat pizza, if you wanna eat pizza. Do you like your t-shirt? Okay. This is a yes or no question. Remember that when we ask with do, does, did, that's a negative or affirmative question. So you can answer yes or no, okay? When we ask, what is your sister like? What is your sister like? No, you are using the verb to be and the verb like, no? The verb to be and the verb like. So when we are using the verb to be and the verb like, we are asking for characteristics, no? Characteristics. What does your friend like? It's a very, very similar question, no? You can say, what does your friend like? What is the difference? Here we use verb to be, here we use do or does, okay? And we are saying here, what does your friend like to do, no? So she likes dancing, no? And the last one, what would you like? Tea, please. So we have here some examples about what we use or how we use the word like. Okay, then I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to ask a question about like. We are going to start with Valentina Quintero. Valentina Quintero. What do you like to do on weekends, Valentina?
I like to do the weekends. I like to go to practice racing horse. Also watch some movies and share with my family.
Sorry, did you say that you like to ride horses?
Yes.
Yes? Oh my gosh. But that's a hobby or that's a sport?
At this moment it's a hobby, but sometimes I practice that like a sport. I go at some competitions.
Okay. What, how often do you practice or do you ride horse?
Sundays.
On Sundays, only on Sundays?
Yes.
And
Yes,
where do you go to practice?
2 hours.
Where? No, where? Where do you go to
Where?
practice?
I practice in a school into Suachoque.
Okay. Near
Sua-
Bogota?
No,
Oh,
no. I live in Facatativas, but the school is in Suachoque, Rosal.
okay. Okay, good. Okay, Valentina Castillo. What do you like to do on Sundays, Valentina Castillo?
I'm mostly like to stay at home doing well, drawing, painting, or doing things like I don't know, things out of cardboard. And sometimes I like to go out with my parents.
Okay, that's what you do on Sunday, what you like to do on Sundays. Okay, well, you
Yes.
too, Valentina Castillo. What do you like to do with your friends? What activities? What
Mm,
you like to?
well, when I'm with my friends, we most likely like to do anything, basically anything. We do many stupid things. We do anything that comes to our minds at the moment. We don't really think what to do. We just meet and do anything.
Okay, so you don't like to plan. You do whatever.
No,
Uh,
we never make plans, because if we make a plan, it never goes the way what's planned. So we say, you know what, without plan, and this is going to be fine.
okay. John, what do you like to do? What do you like to do with when you are spending time with your family?
What do you like with my family?
Yes.
I like to share and to cook and to work different activities with my family. I went and I went and I can visit my family.
When you can visit your family, you do those activities.
Yes.
Okay, for Marina. For Marina, do you have children?
Yes.
Okay, what activities or what do you like to do with your children?
My children like play box.
Play
And
what?
play a box.
What is box?
Say yes. And see TV.
And watch TV. Okay, do you like to watch? Do you like to watch TV? Okay. Paula.
Yes, teacher.
Paula, what drinks do you like to take?
I like drink soda or water, lemonade, or others drinks.
Okay, like other drinks. Well, okay, we are going to do an exercise now. I'm going to share my screen again. And here, I'm going to I don't know you can watch well the letter. It's a little small. Okay, now. Okay, we are going to complete these sentences taking into account, remember, taking into account the explanation of how or when we have to use each one of them. No? Like or would like in order to say enjoy, want, be like when you are going to ask or we are talking about characteristics, general characteristics of a person, of a place, and look like when we are talking about the physical appearance, okay, the physical appearance. So we are going to start with number 1. Here we have a question, and the answer is, it's beautiful in summer, and there are a lot of famous beaches. Valentina Quintero, what do you think? What is the correct one? What does Rio like? What is Rio like? Or what would Rio like?
What is Rio like?
Okay, here we are talking about it's beautiful in summer and there are a lot of famous beaches. So we are talking about general characteristics. So you say what it is
Yes, what is
Rio like? What is Rio like? In a question like this, what is Rio like? We are asking something like in Spanish, ¿cómo es Río de Janeiro? ¿No? Ahí estamos hablando de Río de Janeiro, right? When we ask, what is Rio like? Ese tipo de pregunta es, ¿cómo es Río? ¿Verdad? Está pidiendo que le dé unas características, una descripción del Río de Janeiro. What is Rio like? So, for example, digamos que Paula lives in Bogotá, and I live in Ibagué. I can ask, what is Bogotá like? What is Bogotá like? Pues, ¿cómo es Bogotá? So, Paula has to answer, Bogotá is big, Bogotá is huge, Bogotá is crowded. No? You have to say some characteristics. Okay, let's go to number 2. Paula. We are going to ask a question, and the answer is, I like English. It's an amazing language. So, what language would you like? What language do you like? Or what does the language look like?
What language do you like?
This one, what the language do you like? And the answer, I like English. Okay, I like English. That's the common meaning of like, no? Something that you like. What language do you like? I like English. It's an amazing language. Okay, number 3, John. The answer is yes, please. So, what is the correct question for that answer? Would you like some coffee? Do you like coffee? Or what is coffee like?
Mm, Do you like coffee?
You said, do you like? Okay, maybe, do you like coffee?
The first,
It's correct, but in this case, that's not the correct one, okay? Because when you ask, do you like coffee? What is the answer, John? If I tell you, do you like coffee? What is the answer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yes, I do, or yes, I like coffee, or no, I don't like coffee, or no, I don't. So you are not going to say yes, please. If I ask
Yes.
you, do you like coffee? You are not going to answer yes, please. Okay. So what is the correct one, John?
Would you like some coffee?
Okay. Would you like some coffee? Remember, when you are going to pronounce this word, you only pronounce U and D. No more, no? Would, no more. Would you like some coffee? Would you like some coffee? Would you like some coffee? Okay, good. John. Next, number 4. Flor Marina. What will the weather like? What will the weather be like? Or what what will the weather look like? And the answer is, I think it's going to be rainy and cold, unfortunately.
Will the weather look like?
This one, will the weather look like? Will the weather look like? And here, we are going to ask, or we are going to answer, it's going to be rainy and cold, unfortunately. Valentina Castillo, do you agree with Flor Marina? Is it the right one?
No,
What do you think?
I think is will the weather be like?
Will the weather be like? Okay, here we are using the verb to be and like because we are asking about general characteristics, okay? In this case, general characteristics about the weather. What will the weather be like? Like I said previously, what will the weather be like? Be and like, in this case, is like as ¿cómo será el clima mañana, no? ¿Cómo será el clima mañana? What will the weather be like tomorrow? Here, we are using future, no? Will be. And we answer with general characteristics. It's going to be rainy and cold, unfortunately. Okay. Number 5, Valentina Quintero. Again.
What does your
Okay, what does your husband look like?
yes?
Okay, and the answer, he's tall and a little fat. I think he's handsome. No? So we are answering, giving some characteristics related to appearance, physical appearance. No, he's tall and a little fat. I think he's handsome. Look at the clue, the key. When we are talking about physical appearance, we have to use look like. So, what does your husband look like? And the answer, he's tall, a little fat. I think he's handsome. That's right. Remember that if you are talking about a man, we say he's handsome, no? If we are talking about a woman, what do we say? What can we say about a woman? Anyone knows? Handsome is for men, no? And for women, what do we say for women? No one knows? Okay, you can say that she's pretty, she's beautiful, no? Handsome is like pretty or beautiful for women, no? For men, it's handsome. Okay, and here you can say fat, or there is a word in English that is shabby. When you say shabby, you are saying that the person is a little fat, no? A little fat, like you say gordito, no? Gordito. In English, when we use this little, you can say, for example, little fat, gordito, little house, casita, ¿no? En Spanish, diminutivos, ¿no? Cuando decimos diminutivos, ¿no? O algo con cariño, ¿no? Little house, casita, little car, carrito, okay? And this one, little fat, gordito. He's tall and a little fat. Okay. Next, John, number 6. John, tell me. The answer is it's very spicy and strong. What is the question? Are you thinking, John?
Is curry like?
Is curry like? Is curry like? Okay.
Curry, okay.
The answer is very spicy and strong. So its characteristics, it's about characteristics. So we use be and like. When we say, remember, when we say be, is, are, was, were, or will be. Depends on the tense. And here, what is Curry like? You know what is curry, John?
No, teacher.
No? Valentina Quintero, do you know what curry is?
No, teacher.
No? Flor Marina, you know what curry is? No? Okay, curry, like this one, this word curry, is a food. Okay? This curry is a food. It's a food. And this type of food is spicy. You know what is spicy? A long time ago,
Yeah.
there was a
Yeah.
group. Okay, that's right. There was a group whose name was Spice Girls, no? Spice Girls. And this spice is related to spicy. Spicy, for example, we say that Mexican food is spicy. In this case, curry, I'm not sure, but I suppose it's some kind of Indian food. It's Indian. I think that, I'm not sure, but I think it's Indian food. And this food is very spicy, very spicy. Okay, number 7, Valentina Castillo. Okay. Look at the question and the answer. The answer is yes, you do. You could be twins.
Look like my sister.
Look like my sister. You could be twins. Here it says, I look like my sister. When we say I look like, in Spanish, sometimes I say this because it's true. Sometimes we have to translate in order to understand the meaning of a word or for expression, ¿no? En algunas cosas necesitamos como hacer esa traducción, como buscar esa equivalencia en español para entender bien qué es lo que significa, ¿no? El look like es como parecerse, ¿cierto? Es como parecerse. Dice, I look like my sister. Entonces, cuando say, I look like my sister, dice, yo me parezco a mi hermana, ¿no? Yo me parezco a mi hermana. I look like my sister. And in an example, for instance, when we say the cat looks like, el gato se parece, y vamos a decir algo, ¿no? ¿A qué se parece? The cat looks like. El gato se parece a algo. Cuando decimos de una persona, my mother looks like. My mother looks like. Mi mamá se parece, y decimos a qué se parece, ¿no? Mother looks like. So when we say look like or looks like, parecerse a algo. Okay, I am like my sister. Yes, you do. You could be twins. You could be twins because you are very similar to your sister, no? So that's why you could be twins. Number 8, Valentina Castillo. Look at the answer. She is very friendly and sweet.
Is she like?
Is she like? That's what you think. Okay, remember? General characteristic. When we say friendly and sweet, these are general characteristics. So we have to ask, or we have to make the question with verb to be and like. So what is she like? And again, here, we find this question, what is she like? And in Spanish, it's like, ¿cómo es su hermana, no? Y ahí estamos preguntando por características. Las dos, miren, these two questions, what is your best friend like and what does your best friend look like? O sea, pueden traducirse casi que iguales, ¿no? cómo es su amiga, cómo es su mejor amiga. Pero cuando utilizamos be like, estamos preguntando o indagando por características generales, y look like, estamos averiguando, preguntando por características en cuanto a la apariencia física. So here is okay. What is she like? She is very friendly and sweet. Number 9, John.
9. Was your holiday like?
This one?
No. Was your holiday like?
Okay, what was your holiday like? Here, again, we are talking or we are saying, we are answering, it was amazing. I want to go back. We are saying some general characteristic, amazing. So we have to use verb to be with like. But in this case, we have to pay attention that these two options are practically the same, verb to be and like, verb to be and like. What is the difference? Past and present. And if you look at the answer, we are using past, so the correct one is was. What was your holiday like? So in this case, this WH, what, we normally say what, hey, no? But in this case, ¿cómo? What was your holiday like? ¿Cómo fueron sus vacaciones? Yeah? ¿Cómo fueron sus vacaciones? Okay. And the final one, number 10. Yes, me too. I also like them. First, before answering the question, what does it mean, me too, guys? What does it mean? Okay, me too. Somebody says, I like pizza. And you say, me too. Okay, me too. I like pizza, me too. I like hamburgers, me too, no? You're going to say that you also like, no? Or you like pizza too. You can say only me too. Yo también. Me too. This type of expression you have to learn. For example, if you didn't know this expression, if you didn't know how to say yo también in English, you have to write this expression in order for you to learn, okay? En algunos casos debemos expresiones como estas, aprendérnoslas y escribirlas y repetirlas, ¿cierto? Para que se nos queden ya en el subconsciente, ¿no? Porque nosotros cuando vamos a hacer una traducción, si no sabemos cómo decir yo también, obviamente you are not going to say me too. You are going to say, for example, I too. Okay? Because you think in Spanish and you say yo, how do you say yo? I. También, you can look for the dictionary and you can find two or you can find also. But you don't know what to say. I too, I also, but no, you are wrong. When you are going to say that you like something too, or you also like something too, you have to say me too, okay? So it's important to learn this sentence, expression. And the opposite, when we are going to say that we don't like, for example, I don't, wait a minute, I don't like broccoli. And you are going to say that you don't like broccoli too. How do you say that? Anyone knows? How do you say that?
Me neither.
Me neither. Okay, I suppose you said that, but you didn't pronounce well. Me neither. Okay? When you are going to say, I like to, I also like, you say me too. But when you're going to say the opposite, the contrary, that you don't like something, you are not going to repeat the same sentence. I don't like broccoli. On the other person, I don't like broccoli. No, we're going to say me neither. Okay? So, me too, yo también. And me neither, yo tampoco. O a mí tampoco, ¿no? Depends on the sentence. A mí tampoco me gusta. Entonces, I don't like broccoli, me neither. Okay? Remember those expressions. Okay, and here we have this sentence, I, and the answer, yes, me too. I also like them. I also like them. So, Flor Marina, what do you think is the correct answer? I like
I
Ferraris. I would like a Ferrari, or I am like a Ferrari.
I like Ferraris.
This one?
One.
Okay. Yes, and that's the correct one, no? I like Ferraris. Yes, me too. I also like them, no? I also like them. Here we says Ferraris with an S at the end because it's plural, no? It's plural. And because of the plural, Ferraris, we say them, no? We say them. If in the sentence we say, I like Ferrari, only one, the other sentence, I also like it, no? Remember, when it's only one thing, you replace that one thing for it. But if it's plural, you have to replace it for them. Okay, take into account that. I like Ferraris, I also like them. I like Ferrari, only one, I also like it, no? Like it, okay? Okay, good, guys. So, as you could see in this exercise and today, this like that we usually use like enjoy when we are going to say that something likes, okay, has different meanings, and it's important to take into account that. Remember, like enjoy, to be like, to describe personality or characteristics, likes, only like, as, no? For example, this Coke tastes like Pepsi, no? Yes, in this case, when we are going to translate this sentence, esta Coca-Cola sabe como Pepsi. This one, I'd like a hamburger, please, when you want something, no? And look like when you are looking for the appearance, or when you are asking for the appearance, for the appearance, for the physical characteristics you use, look like, okay? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing here, and we are going to finish answering some questions, okay? Wait a minute, that I have to look for the questions here. Okay. Let me see. Valentina Quintero. I'm going to ask you some question where we use like. What would you like to drink, Valentina?
I like to drink tea or chocolate.
Chocolate. Hot or cold? The chocolate. Hot or cold? Hot.
Hot.
Okay. Okay. Do you usually drink hot chocolate in the mornings or in the afternoon or at nights?
Yes, in the morning with the breakfast.
With the breakfast. And you say chocolate and what else, Valentina?
Tea.
Tea. Okay. But do you like tea? Do you like to drink tea in the morning, in the afternoons, or at nights?
The tea I like to drink in the night.
At night.
At night.
Do you drink it cold or hot?
Hot. Also.
Hot. Hot. Okay, Valentina Castillo, now your turn. What would you like to eat when you go out with your friends?
I like to eat, I can say snacks.
Snacks. Okay, what kind of snacks?
Any kind of snacks, really. I'm not a picky eater, so I don't really mind what I eat.
Okay, so you don't pay attention to what you eat.
Not really.
Okay, how old are you, Valentina?
What? Excuse me?
How old are you?
I am 17.
Okay, so you are too young. You don't pay attention. You don't care about what you eat. You don't care about plants because you are a teenager. You are a teenager. Okay, Valentina Castillo, let's continue with you. What do you like to do before going to bed?
I like to watch TikTok and sometimes listen to music before I go to bed.
Okay, what kind of TikToks do you usually watch?
Mm, Sometimes about pets. Most of
Pets,
the time, actually, pets,
pets, cats, or
animals.
dogs?
Yes,
Both of them, cats and dogs?
yes.
Okay. And if you have to choose, what pets do you like the most? Dogs or cats?
I like more cats, despite that I have a small allergy of cats. I like them more,
Um,
actually.
okay, okay, good. John,
Yes, teacher.
what would you like to, no, what do no, where would you like to travel?
I would like travel to Italy or Europe, anywhere country of Europe.
Is there any reason?
Sorry,
Or why? Why do you say that? Why do you say any European country? Why
uh,
is that?
because these countries have many history and many places to visit, and important places and important museums, and important figures mm, on the history.
Okay, Paula, what sports don't you like? Or what sports dislike? What sports don't you like?
I don't know, teacher. Maybe I don't like the soccer.
Soccer.
Yes,
Okay. No more? Only soccer?
only soccer.
Okay, and why is that? Is there any reason?
Yes, teacher. Because in this
Uh,
sport I am very bad.
okay, you are bad at playing soccer.
Yes.
Uh, okay, that's the reason. Okay, and Flor Marina. What food don't you like? For Marina, what food don't you like? For Marina, I can't hear you.
What food
Don't you like?
don't not understand?
Don't. Let me share my screen in order for you to look at the question. I'm asking what food don't you like? Okay. I can ask you in a positive form, in a affirmative form, like what food do you like? But here I'm asking for what food don't you like?
Okay. I don't broccoli.
Okay, you don't like broccoli. Why? Because it's a smell? I don't like how the broccoli smells. Its smell is terrible. When someone is cooking broccoli, the smell is not so good. It's very bad. Okay, anything else? Flor, only broccoli? You don't like broccoli no more?
Only broccoli.
Okay. And do you cook broccoli, Flor?
No.
No, you don't like to cook broccoli, of course, because you don't like it. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to stop recording our session for today.